Hi Jen, I started doing some research for our project about the open source movement, and I found some cool information.
Yeah, me too. Why don't you share yours first?
So, basically the open source movement is a group of people who supports the idea of using open source licenses for a software. By open source it means that the source code is made available to everyone and anyone to use and to modify. People are able to make changes to the software code freely since it is available to the public.
Isn't that cool? Let's say I have the two programs open, Office and Microsoft Office. Since OpenOffice is open source software, I have access to its functions and software code all for free, whereas from Microsoft Office I only have access to its functions and I have to pay for it.
Yep. Some other popular open source software is Firefox, Google Chromium, Android, Wikipedia and Apache OpenOffice Suite.
One question though. Since anyone can have access to these open source software, how do users know the software version they are using is trustworthy and good?
Basically, the people who contribute to the open source community, also known as programmers, are writing and exchanging the programming code for development. That's why it's called the open source movement. No one discriminate against others for not sharing the edited code or prevent others from editing their already edited work. Everyone and anyone can modify the code source for development. And after edits are made, they will be sent back to the developers so that all the edits and changes will be documented over time. This way there won't be an ownership over a particular code but keeping it open source.
I see, and so this way all these software programs will improve over time with the help of everyone who contributed.
Exactly.
And I understand that many people are jumping onto the open source bandwagon.
Yep, and particular libraries are starting to use open source software to develop services. What makes it so amazing is that it is all free. In this case it really benefits libraries due to all the resources it can supply. Both libraries and open source have the same mindset of learning new information through the resources of the community around you.
Not only libraries but also government agencies are using open source software to manage information.
Don't forget universities. Colleges are also using open source software to educate students. It is becoming widely used since it can help institutions save a lot of money from the software that is being used in the daily lives of students. By using open source software and networks, teachers and students can get access to lessons and other materials within a community. There is a program called OpenTechlm, which is open source software that gives students access to edits, textbooks, and resources for free to students and teachers. This is more cost efficient for educational purposes.
Not only education but health is also very important. This is why they are now open source in healthcare. It is software that first began in Nigeria, which alerted healthcare workers of patient conditions and records births and deaths daily. This program is a success since it was simple and easy to use for those who aren't familiar with technology compared to the fancy machine and programs used in first world countries.
How do you see the future for open source?
Seeing as how things are approaching, I believe open source will develop more software and programs. At the rate the economy is going, it probably won't go up soon. And so people won't be having money to splurge on new and updated software. Which is why they will start turning to open source. Since it is free and is being updated by programmers all over the world, chances are there will be new versions frequently.
I see. So we can say even if things may have started rough, it will brighten up in the near future, right?
I would hope so, myself.